and you are on a good level. I think you can easily like talk with anyone. Easily, you can easily talk with any native speaker also right now, I think.
Now I
But
feel motivated. Now I feel motivated because before this, I don't feel like this kind of feeling, but now I feel motivated that I
yeah,
can do this.
yeah. Just be confident about yourself and don't be afraid. You know, it is the main thing why most of the times we are unable to speak in English. Hello, dear friends. Welcome to you all in AJ Speaking in English. And right now, I am feeling enthusiastic because I am going to interact with one of the subscriber of my YouTube channel. So let's do not waste any time and let's talk with her. So how are you feeling right now?
Yes, I'm feeling very good, very great, and excited to talk to you actually. And I feel some positive vibes which I feel from your side. So I'm
Okay,
feeling
so
very good.
that's like a really wonderful comment I'm getting right now. And after getting that comment, I am feeling also the same. I am feeling
Yeah,
optimistic.
exactly. Positive is it important. Positive is it important because if we have negative thoughts or negative any negative kind of thinking, so it's difficult to continue that interaction. So definitely,
Yeah.
it's important for us.
Yeah, definitely, I think. And I agree with your point of view. So can you just introduce yourself? So I will,
Yes, please.
yeah.
Let me introduce a little bit about myself. Actually, my name is Shabnam, and I'm talking to you from Mumbai, exactly in the Navi Mumbai, which is a part of Mumbai. And recently, I don't have any kind of job. I'm a pharmacist, and I did my pharmacy 8 to 9 years ago. And I am a wife and a mother of two daughters. So my elder daughter is 10 years old, and the younger daughter is 5 years old, and they are school. They are in the school. Right now, they are in the home, and I strictly warn them that don't make any kind of noise because I am going to interact with you. So that's why, sir.
Yeah, that's a really wonderful introduction. And you are a mother. So it's really great, I think. And I think I should introduce myself also. So
Yeah, please, sir.
my name is Ajay Kumar Yadav, and I am speaking you from Dehradun city of Uttarakhand state. And if I talk about my academic qualification, so I have completed graduation in the stream chemistry, botany, and zoology from SGRRPG College, Dehradun. And these days I am preparing for the government examination. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I am fond of watching movies and I like to read books.
All right, sir. So watching movie is the hobby which we all have this kind of hobby.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to know your hobbies also. I don't know, like you are
Yeah,
getting
sir.
enough time
Actually,
these
in
days.
yeah, please.
Please go
Yes,
on.
exactly. In my day-to-day life, I don't have that much of time to spend some time on me. But yeah, if I get time, so I just want to sleep and just want to stay with my phone and watch that social media, that scroll the short video and the reels. I love to watch the reels of the Instagram. So whenever I get time, so I do this thing. Otherwise, apart from this, I don't have that much of time because I have been learning about the stock market. So in the morning time, I always there for the learning purpose, and after that I have lots of work, household chores are there, and after that I have two daughters, so I have to take care of them also. So
Mhm.
because of this all activity, I don't have much time for me. Uh, and in meanwhile time, I also want to learn this language, so I also try to learn and interact with some people in between whenever I get time.
Yeah, definitely. That sleeping part, I can also agree. I can agree because I also like to do sleep, and we all like that thing.
Yeah,
Second thing you said,
actually.
yeah, and second thing about movies, I think we also like to watch some movies, and
Yeah,
I
but
am also
nowadays, na, Bollywood movies are not have like a good content or a good story. Uh, Most of the people fond of the Tollywood movies. I feel like that Tollywood movies, most of the people, they feel comfortable, and also the story of that movies are very captivating. They captivating. Also, they feel like good whenever we watch this kind of movie.
Yeah, definitely. I think you want to say so many things, so it's really good also.
Yeah,
You want to
actually,
talk
the
and
problem is
talk
that
and talk.
sir, I have lot of content in my mind, but sometimes whenever I started to speak, sometimes I feel like running short of vocabulary or some sentences making. But otherwise, I have lots of content with myself, and I'm a kind of talk active person. I always like whenever I feel a person start to talk, so I am not let another one to speak something else. This is
Now
my
I'm
bad
also
habit,
thinking
sir.
the same. Now I'm also thinking the same.
Sorry for
Uh,
that. This is my bad habit, but I try to reduce my this habit. So please
no, it
continue
is
with the good
it.
one.
No, it is a really good habit if you just want to talk and talk, and that's how that is what we need in speaking in English. You have to just talk and talk, and if you are talking with someone, so definitely you are going to become fluent in the language. And
Yeah,
what I'm
exactly,
saying
exactly.
right now, so you are fluent in the language, and you are just speaking so fast. So maybe that's why sometimes
So
you are
this is
thinking.
also a bad problem. This is my also bad problem. Actually, in birth, I have this habit. When you heard me, when you hear me in my native language, so in my native language, I speak very fast. In this language, I try to reduce my rate of speech, but otherwise, in my Hindi language, I speak very fast. And sometimes when I interact with another person on the phone call or on the first time, so that person is surprised that what did you say? Please, could you please repeat that sentence again? So this is my problem, and I always try to reduce it, especially when it comes to speaking English language. So always I try to reduce my rate of speech so that another person can easily understand all the things. But when I say something in flow, in my flow, so I forget so that I should control my rate of speech. So this is my problem, and I also try to maintain this problem. Hope gradually I will improve in this as well.
Yeah, definitely. Day by day, when you interact with people, then they will suggest you
Mm-hmm.
something ki you have to speak like that. And
Mm-hmm. Exactly,
like
exactly.
what I like experienced, you have to speak slow because if you try to speak really fast, so at that time another person is not going to understand you.
Yeah, but
He
sir, I would
or
like to share one problem with you actually.
okay,
You say is very good that I should speak in a slow rate of speech, but my problem is that whenever I started to speak in a slow speed, so at that time I don't get my subconscious mind. I think they are it's very active, so it delivered the word quickly, and when I slow down my speed, so at that time. I need to think that am I making mistakes or I am right. So at that time I started to making mistakes even and when I speak in a flow, so at that time I feel like I'm making mistake a little bit less compared to the when I speak a slow speed. Do you getting my
yeah.
point, sir?
Yeah, I am getting your point. I mean to say, like, you do not have to speak really slowly. It means like there should be some gaps when you are saying the sentence and there
Okay.
is a full
Hmm.
stop. So there is 1 and 2 seconds gap, and after
Okay,
that
all
in
right, sir.
comma, it's just a less gaps. This thing I want to say. This that
Okay,
I'm
sir,
not
all
saying
right.
ki, like you have to just like slow. So the other person is going
Yeah, this is
not
very
going to.
difficult for me because
Yeah,
I saw in your video. I always see like when you speak, your the rate of speech is very perfect, totally moderate. But I tried your follow your rate of speech, but unable to fail. Yeah, because it's
yeah,
my I'm habituated about this speed, so that's
yeah.
why I'm feeling. But definitely, I have confidence that in the future I definitely reduce a little bit my rate of speech.
Definitely you are going to reduce it because when you are going to interact and when you see another people, they are speaking also
Hmm.
in a like slow rate. So
In a slow
definitely you are
manner,
going
yes.
to become like that. I was also same like you. When I started speaking in English, I used to say the
How did you
sentences really
control?
fast.
How did you control your speed actually?
Right, like right now talking to you, I am just trying to control. Apart from that, if I speak with someone on a phone call, so I also say the things
Hmm.
really fast. So I think if you are just thinking in your mind and you are so conscious at that time, you just try to speak really fast. But
Hmm.
the sentences should come naturally, and you should enjoy the conversation. Just listen to
Yeah.
another person and give that another person to the chance to talk also, because we are not here to give the speech. We are here to make a conversation, or in
Hmm. Yes,
conversation it
exactly,
is
sir.
really it is really important. You have to talk, ask the questions, and listen to another person attentively. But the thing you are doing, it's absolutely correct. Like in my point of view, you are just trying to say the things fast and fast, and that's how you will become fluent in the language. And right now you are fluent, so it is really good. Just the way you are saying right now, just continue with this habit. But sometimes when you're talking with someone, so at that time
Mm.
try to speak slow, try to listen to that person also. But because if you are not going to do that thing, so another person is not going to talk to you also
Yeah,
on a
practice
video
exactly.
call.
Sir,
Yeah.
I am right now. I am following the same thing. See, I am just try to
No,
be
no,
a good speaker.
you can
No,
talk fast
actually,
with me.
sir, I would like to ask one question that how long have you been learning this language and your experience at initial stage? Initially, what was your experience?
I
Just this
think
thing.
it was really bad, I think. And I have been speaking in English for 1 year, I can say that. But there were many stages, like I gave up most of the times when I started speaking in English, and when I was making the sentences, and when I could not express my feelings. So that time I was giving up. I was not practicing with anyone, and I was thinking like, okay, I should not speak in English. But if I talk about last year, on last year, 3 October, I decided I should speak in English and I should not depend on another people. And
Yeah.
so that's why I created the channel, or I gave a challenge to myself. I gave a challenge to myself, 90 days speaking in
I
speaking in
saw on your
English,
channel. Yes.
where I was uploading the videos day by day, and it was really hard for me. But I did it because I am an introvert person, and I don't like to talk with people also sometimes. And
Yeah.
in front of a camera, I feel really shy. And one story also I can share with you. The first time, I think it was 15 March, and I
Yes.
was talking with my friends on a conference call. So that was my first time when I was interacting. So my friend asked me a question like, tell me about your childhood. And I was telling, and later then what happened means 2 or 3 sentences I said, and I saw my friends, they were laughing
You were
because in
laughing.
friends.
No,
So I
friends are like this. Friends are always there for the laughing purpose.
Yeah. So at that time, I did not know what to say also. So I said, okay, you can talk also. Then next day, I did not pick up their call, and the day after tomorrow also I did not pick up, and I did not interact with them. So that was the first time I interacted in front of a camera on 15 March. Then again on October 3, I think October 3 again I started. So
How
I
many
think.
friends were there, sir? How many friends were there on the
uh, It was
camera?
4 friends. It
It
was
was
four
four.
friends. It was a conference call, and I convinced them like we should take some initiative and we should learn English language. And if we practice in front of a camera, so definitely we are going to become fluent within few days. But
Mm.
but like they were not serious, because in friends, do you know like how they what they do?
Mm.
They will laugh.
Friends are not ready to do anything easily. We need to convince them.
Yeah, they are not serious. The main thing is they are not serious.
They
If
are
they are
not serious.
serious, so maybe I would have become fluent in English language also. But right now I'm also like struggling day by day. I am learning the things and I am improving myself. I am working on my intonation, vocabulary part, and my hand gesture. Because in
Mm.
communication, it is not about your speaking. It is about your hand gesture and your
Yeah, that's
expression.
also important.
Everything
Yes.
includes, because sometimes when I was talking on a phone call, so I was really confident. But the
Mm.
first time, but the time when I started speaking in front of a camera, so I was feeling really miserable at that time. So
Mm.
it happens. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you got my point.
Yeah, exactly. I got all the point. And right now I'm handle my phone in my hand. That's why I'm not able to make any kind of gesture. Otherwise, my making hand gesture, I'm very expert in my language as well. I'm very expert to making hand gestures. It is easy for me actually, but right now I'm handle that phone in my hand. That's why
Yeah,
I feel a little bit difficult.
yeah,
So
yeah.
this is my
And
first time, and also I feel very good. I will feel very delighted. Delighted word I also learned from you, actually from your videos.
you.
Because And
you
my
so
problem
much.
is also, sir, many time I know the advanced word of a basic word or sentence, but when I'm speaking, so at that time I forget to put that words in my conversation. This is also my problem. Many time I forget, even though I know the advanced word or the sentences, idioms, but it's still whenever I started to speak, at that time I forget to put in my conversation, in my sentences. So maybe after a practice makes us perfect. So maybe in the future when I practice more and more, so definitely I will be do these things easily.
Mm. I think these things happens because we know many words. We are listening to a lot of YouTubers
Exactly.
or native speakers, so we are understanding them. So our vocabulary is amazing. But when it comes to speaking, so we are unable to use those words because we know the word, yet we are unable to make the sentences. So what is the solution? You have to just choose one word, and after that make as many sentences as you can. Make a story also related to that one. Do not choose like 4 or 5 words, just only one word. Use it in your communication, and next
Okay.
day revise it, third day revise it. So do that thing on a regular basis, so definitely you are going to like use that word. We don't follow the plan, so we just read any word, and later then we are not like
We
using that,
forget.
or
Hmm.
we are just we are not making the sentences. So we have to make the sentences. Just choose one word and try to implement that word in your conversation. So that's how day by day you are going to improve also. So that is the
Yeah,
thing you have to
exactly. Exactly. One word, if we use over and over in our conversation, so definitely we will get into the habit of that particular word, and it will be easy for us to in the future conversation. We can easily put that word in our conversation. Yeah, you say exactly right things, and really I appreciate your effort that you gave a lots of effort to learn this language, and now you are very fluent. I can see you are very fluent, and your way of speaking is very good.
thank you so much. I am feeling also right now again delighted. Yeah.
So after our session, definitely I would like to know my level. Where am I? And am I on the basic level or a little bit intermediate, between the basic or intermediate?
I'm not an English trainer, but I can suggest, I can tell you, you are on an intermediate level, and you are able to express your views. And intermediate levels speakers, they can able to express their views, but sometimes because they don't know the phrasal verbs or idioms,
Treasure.
so
Hmm.
that's why they are not on advanced level. But you are able to express your views, and you are a good speaker. And I'm not
Thank you
getting
so
any
much.
beginner wise from you. So just be confident when you talk with someone. So, and believe in yourself. That is the
Yeah,
only thing.
this is important, sir. This is important because if we have confidence, then we can easily continue that conversation for a long time. Otherwise, if we feel any nervousness and any shyness, so it's not good for our conversation interaction. So that's why you are saying good, sir.
Yeah. But only one tip I can give you, like what you have to do, you just record your voice, and after that, listen to your voice and see like you are speaking really
Ah,
fast or you are speaking slow, and where
hmm.
you are making the mistakes. And
Yeah, exactly.
video you can record. And if you are happy with your recording, so do not listen to another person if they are saying you are slow or you have to do that thing. You just accept yourself, what you like.
Yeah, all right.
Okay,
Hmm.
because
Yeah.
you know a lot of about yourself, and no other person do not know. And in English, like, people follow their own technique. So I just
Yeah,
want
exactly, sir. All person have their own technique, and also, if I try to reduce my rate of speech, but I properly know that I never how much I practice, but I never reduce at your level because your level is perfect. But how much I practice to reduce my level, but I don't think I can reduce that to your level. That what you
yeah,
have.
you do not have to reduce the way you are speaking right now. Just speak, and gradually it will come, like when you interact with
Yeah,
people. So
gradually, ob-
yeah,
obviously,
slowly,
sir.
it is a
Hmm.
journey. Okay,
It is a
so and
journey.
enjoy the journey, and then when you are talking, so smile and just enjoy. And that's
Yeah,
how,
I
because
always try to smile actually.
yeah,
I always
because
try to
most of
smile.
the times what happens when we're speaking with someone, so we become really, you can say, serious at that time, and we choose difficult topics also. Choose easy topics.
Many people I saw. that they
Yeah.
are very serious at the time of speaking. But I don't feel like so right now, and I'm very feel comfortable like I'm talking to my friend. So I don't
Hmm.
feel like any type of nervousness right now. I had been nervous before our session, but not now, sir.
Yeah, yeah. And do not talk with people who like to do debate and who like to talk about politics or this kind of religious
I
things.
personally, sir, don't like the politics. I personally don't like. I also don't know about the any news from the politics related corruption. But I know only the two or three vocab related to politics, corruption, politics. These are two or three words. Otherwise, I'm not fond of watching newses and
Yeah.
all the other outside activity.
Yeah, because these topics are toxic. Or when you start with talking with someone, so you like that person feel really bad at that time, and I don't know what is his or her mindset. So because
Yeah,
of that,
exactly.
there are lots of things like conflict is going to happen. So just talk on some simple topics, and you are also going to like it, and that person is also going to like it. Like some hobbies about friend or travel or this kind of things.
Okay, sir. All right. So I'm also wondering. I'm thinking to make a conversation on the Clappingo tutors because I feel like I'm not able to make a conversation with the Clappingo tutors. So do you feel like that now, right now I'm able to make a conversation with the Clappingo tutors
Yeah, yeah,
easily?
you can easily make the conversation. And first of all, clapping teachers are really nice, and
Yeah, they are
they,
very nice and friendly. They are very friendly. They are
yeah,
humble in nature and they don't judge. While we are speaking and making mistakes, they don't judge us. So this is the main point I like very much about that tutors.
and you are on a good level. I think you can easily like talk with anyone. Easily, you can easily talk with any native speaker also. Right now, I think.
Now I
What I
feel motivated. Now I feel motivated because before this, I don't feel like this kind of feeling, but now I feel motivated that I
yeah.
can do this.
Yeah, just be confident about yourself and don't be afraid. It is the main thing why most of the times we are unable to speak in English. And if someone is speaking better than you and they are fluent or they are using some accent, so do not worry about it. Just like enjoy what
Yeah,
you are saying and be
I
positive.
properly know that this is their way they are using.
Mm,
Every person has their own way of speaking, so we
mm.
can't regret that he speaks or she speaks very well. I'm not able to like this. So every person has this God gifted things. Their own way to speak in their own words.
Yeah, yeah. So we are running out of time. So would you like to ask any
Yes,
questions to
yes,
me?
yes, exactly. No, I don't have any kind of question, and already some question in my mind which I saw in your video. So right now I don't have any question, and I feel very good to have a conversation with you. And this is my life first experience to a video call, and especially in the English language, because many time I make a conversation in my native language with my friends and relatives, family member, but while talking to like English on the video call with the some person, so this is my first experience. And I feel very good. I'm going to share this video to my husband as well. I hope she feel good. Sorry, he feel good.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. He's going to proud of you, I think, because you are speaking really well and you are a good speaker. And one thing I want to tell you, if you are like in future, if you're talking with someone, so be confident. And in future, if they are making fun of you, so just leave that person because I am certain you are a good speaker. Okay, and in future, definitely you can become better than me or better than a lot of speakers. Okay,
Yes,
so
thank you for
best
this.
wishes, more best wishes from
Okay,
my side, and I really enjoyed speaking with you. Bye bye, and
sorry.
hope
Yes,
maybe in
thank you.
future we will meet again. Okay.
Yes, okay, all right. Bye. Have a
Okay.
nice day. Bye.